Gaming laptops always offered versatility in terms of having great graphics and processing power while still being portable enough to bring to work or school. But with gaming laptops getting more and more powerful, they've also gotten a lot more expensive. However, you don't really need to spend that much if you want a gaming laptop. What's up guys, Say here from Yugatech, and today let's check out some affordable gaming laptops launched in 2023 that you can get for around 30 to 50,000 pesos. At that price, you can expect to have a laptop that features around an RTX 3050 graphics card, along with either a Ryzen 5 or an Intel Core i5 processor, either 12th or 13th gen, and at least 8GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD storage. But enough about that, let's get right into it. First up on the list is the ASUS TUF Gaming F15, which is one of the most popular choices at this price range. It comes with the Intel Core i5 12500H, 8GB of RAM, and 512GB of SSD storage. Its display is a 15.6-inch Full HD 16:9 IPS panel with up to 144Hz refresh rate. For gaming, it packs an NVIDIA RTX 3050 GPU with 4GB of GDDR6 VRAM that is clocked at 95 watts. But what we've come to appreciate as gamers is that the ASUS TUF Gaming F15 comes with an MUX switch and Optimus for even better performance and efficiency when gaming. Its chiclet keyboard also has support for one-zone RGB while also having expansion for up to 32GB of RAM. The ASUS TUF Gaming F15 can be yours for only 49,999 pesos through the official ASUS ROG store on Shopee. Next up is the HP Victus 15, which has remained one of the prettiest gaming laptops one can get at this price point. It's available either in a muted mica silver or a clean ceramic white colorway. Or there's also a blue one, which we've reviewed in the past HP video if you checked it out right here. The model we'll be checking out comes with the Ryzen 5 5600H, along with 8GB of DDR4 RAM and 512GB of SSD storage. Like the ASUS TUF, the display is also a 15.6-inch Full HD panel with a 144Hz refresh rate. When it comes to graphics, at this price, you have the choice of either an NVIDIA RTX 3050 or an RTX 3050 Ti. But as you would expect, the RTX 3050 Ti should offer slightly better performance in games, with you seeing around the ballpark of a 10 to 15% jump in average FPS. Both the RTX 3050 and the 3050 Ti models come with 4GB of GDDR6 VRAM. However, there's even a newer refresh model that comes with the latest Ryzen 5 7535HS processor. But the catch is that for some reason it only comes with the older RTX 2050 GPU instead. The upside to this model is that it retails for only 42,995 pesos. The Acer Nitro V has always been a popular choice for those that have wanted a budget gaming laptop. Its latest version comes with an Intel Core i5 12500H together with an RTX 3050 or an RTX 3050 Ti GPU. You also get 8GB of DDR4 RAM, 512GB of SSD storage, and a 15.6-inch Full HD display with a 144Hz refresh rate, while also having a MUX switch. But Acer also introduced a new model in its Nitro line just this 2023 with the Acer Nitro V15 that features a more muted and professional design. On top of that, it packs the latest Intel Core i5 13420H processor. However, like the HP Victus, it also comes with an older generation RTX 2050 GPU. Other features of this newer Acer laptop includes 8GB of DDR5 RAM, 512GB of SSD storage, and a 15.6-inch display with 144Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time. The Acer Nitro V can be yours for 48,950 pesos for the RTX 3050 model on DataBlitz and 49,999 pesos for the RTX 3050 Ti model on PC Central. Meanwhile, the newer Acer Nitro V15 on the other hand can be had for as low as 44,850 pesos on DataBlitz and for 48,995 pesos on iTech and Billmap computers. MSI Cyborg 15. At this price point, it can be hard to find a laptop with at least an RTX 3060 GPU unless you buy a second-hand unit. But what about the next best thing? The MSI Cyborg 15, at least on paper, should pack a bigger punch with an RTX 3050 that comes with 6GB of VRAM. This puts it a little bit closer to an RTX 3060, at least on paper, that usually comes with 8GB of VRAM. On top of that, it also comes with an Intel Core i5 12450H processor, up to 16GB of DDR5 RAM, and 512GB of SSD storage. It also has a 15.6-inch Full HD 144Hz display with room for memory expansion of up to 64GB together with a single M.2 PCIe Gen 4 slot for storage expansion. The MSI Cyborg 15 is available at MSI's flagship store or PC Central for just 46,999 pesos for the model with 8GB of RAM. However, there is a model with 16GB of RAM for 49,999 pesos, making it one of, if not the best packaged laptops at this price point and on this list. If you're looking for a reliable and sturdy laptop for gaming, AutoCAD, video editing, 3D work, or any other intensive tasks, then you should also check out the Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3 or 3i. Given the brand's great track record for reliability, this laptop should last you quite a long time, or at least for a little while. It comes with either the Intel Core i5 11300H or the AMD Ryzen 5 5600H or 6600H processor with AMD FreeSync, 512GB of SSD storage, and up to 16GB of RAM. For graphics, it comes with either an NVIDIA RTX 3050 or an RTX 3050 Ti with 4GB of DDR6 VRAM and with a TGP of 85 watts. The display itself is also a 15.6-inch Full HD panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. While it's not technically a gaming laptop, we've also included the Lenovo Ideapad 5 Pro for the simple reason that you might want something portable first, while playing games comes in second. If that's the case, the Lenovo Ideapad 5 Pro would be an excellent choice. It comes with a powerful AMD Ryzen 7 6800HS processor, 16GB of RAM, and 512GB of SSD storage. It even has a 14-inch 2.8K display with a 16:10 aspect ratio while just weighing in at 3 pounds, which in itself is already very impressive. The only downside to the Ideapad 5 Pro is that it only packs an AMD Radeon 680M GPU. This won't really compete with other more dedicated graphics card, but it should be powerful enough to get you around 30 to 60 FPS on most games at 1080p and even over 100 FPS in some competitive shooters like Valorant, assuming you tweak the settings. So, if you're a university student or a business professional that likes to game on the side but still wants something very portable, this one should prove to be a nice combo. Now, the only downside is that you're gonna have to catch this laptop on sale. At the time we recorded this video, the Lenovo Ideapad 5 Pro can be had for as low as 48,495 pesos on DataBlitz, down from its original price of 69,995 pesos. So that about wraps up this video. Which gaming laptop on this list would you get? And on the flip side, do you think it's worth buying a second-hand gaming laptop if it means getting better specs despite it being, used? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, do give us a like and subscribe to stay updated with all the tech content in the Philippines. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and visit yugatech.com to stay updated with the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this has been Jose, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.